Have you ever wondered why a giant country with so many ships and so much power can't seem to win against a smaller neighbor? Have you ever asked yourself why small boats made of wood, made of fiberglass, can still sail where they want to, even when much bigger vessels are nearby? Why do old maps, words written down in a courtroom, matter so much on the open water? It's a puzzle, isn't it? Why do the local people, the fishermen, the island communities stand so firm in the face of such pressure? It makes you think. If a very big ship made of grey steel meets a small wooden boat near a shallow reef, who really wins that encounter? It seems like an obvious answer, but it might not be. Keep watching until the end for the answer. Please take just 3 seconds to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It helps us bring you more stories like this. Thank you. Years ago, countries from all over the world came together. They decided to write down a set of rules for the sea. This big book of rules is called the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, or UNCLOS for short. It's like a rule book for the world's oceans. It says where a country's waters begin and end. It talks about who has the right to fish in certain areas. It talks about who has the right to travel through them. These are not just suggestions. They are agreements that most nations have promised to follow. For the Philippines, this rule book is very important. A few years ago, it went to a special court, an arbitral tribunal, to ask for a ruling based on these international laws. The court looked at the old maps, it listened to the arguments, and it read the words in the rule book very carefully. In 2016, it made a decision. The ruling clarified the Philippines' rights in its own exclusive economic zone. This piece of paper became a powerful tool. It is the power of having the rules on your side. It turns encounters at sea into questions of international order. There is a kind of knowledge that you can't learn from a book or see on a satellite screen. It's the knowledge that comes from living and working in a place your entire life. Filipino fishermen, Coast Guard crews. They know the secrets of the water. They know how the tides move around a particular reef. They can look at the sky and tell you when a storm is coming long before it shows up on any forecast. They know where the water is dangerously shallow, places where a large, deep-hulled ship would run aground. Small, nimble boats can move through these tricky waters with confidence. Moving quickly and unpredictably in a complex environment makes it very hard for larger forces to control the area. Beyond physical knowledge, there's a human element. This is their home. A fast, resilient human intelligence network, hard to shut down. Knowing the sea, having the courage of conviction, being connected in a tight-knit community, gives the Philippines a formidable home ground advantage. In the past, what happened far out at sea often stayed far out at sea. A confrontation might only be known through official reports, released days or weeks later, with each side telling a different story. But that world is gone. Today, the most powerful tools are not always the biggest guns, but the smallest cameras. Every sailor can have a smartphone in their pocket. A small Coast Guard vessel can record everything. Drones, small and relatively cheap, launched from a boat, provide a bird's-eye view of an encounter, streaming live back to shore and to the world. This changes everything. A single clear photograph or a video of water cannons can be sent around the globe in seconds. It can be on news websites and on social media before the ships have even left the area. This power of instant proof is a great equalizer. Satellite tracking, navigation markers, and simple outposts add layers of visibility, making it harder for others to operate without being seen and recorded. No country is an island, not even an archipelago nation like the Philippines. The Philippines has been very clever in its diplomacy, building relationships with many partners. This includes its long-standing alliance with the United States and close ties with Japan, Australia, the United Kingdom, the European Union, and ASEAN. When a tense incident happens at sea, it's not just Manila that speaks. Washington, Canberra, Tokyo, and Brussels add their voices. This chorus raises the political cost and turns a bilateral issue into an international concern. Partnerships bring training, patrol boats, radar, and surveillance aircraft, slow, steady capacity building with friends. These alliances create a strategic buffer that makes a potential aggressor think twice. Any action against the Philippines risks trade and diplomatic ties. The network of friends becomes a powerful deterrent. It relies not on the Philippines' own might, but on the collective strength of its relationships. The sea is not a simple, flat battlefield. It is a dynamic and often treacherous environment. Low-lying islands, submerged reefs and shallow shoals create a complex underwater landscape. Deep draft ships need deep water. Hidden reefs can rip a hull. This geography favors smaller, more agile vessels. Tropical weather, typhoons, mountainous waves, sudden squalls can halt or disrupt operations, while locals anticipate changes sooner. Many features are just rocks and reefs barely above water at high tide, hard to occupy with large ships, easier to hold with small, constant presence. Proximity allows small boats to resupply and shelter where larger ships struggle. Geology and meteorology often take the side of the local player who works with them, not against them. The reef shapes the battle, and the Philippines can use that to advantage. In our modern world, a country's reputation is a valuable asset. It affects trade, tourism, and foreign investment. Each aggressive image creates a negative story that travels worldwide. Reputational damage has real costs and pushes others to seek different partners. The Philippines, choosing transparency and law, is seen as the reasonable party. That generates sympathy and support. Winning a moment at sea can carry a larger political price. Each action adds another crack to a reputation. The cumulative cost of small negative actions can outweigh control of a few reefs. A calm, steady approach often wins more in the long run. Beyond the courtrooms and the diplomatic meetings, there is another battle being fought. It is a battle for hearts and minds, and it is fought with stories. A fisherman describing lost access to traditional grounds resonates more than abstract lore. Shared online and by word of mouth, these accounts build national consensus. Culture, songs, drawings, festivals, creates a deep emotional connection to the sea. Human tales travel further, helping the world see the real cost and support a rules-based order. You can block a ship, but you cannot block a story. As long as the fishermen sail and the people tell their stories, the struggle for their rights will continue. So, we come back to our question from the beginning. When a big ship meets a small boat near a reef, who really wins? The answer is not as simple as the size of the hull or the power of the engines. The winner is the side that uses all the other tools more effectively. The true winner is the side that has the law, the local knowledge, the technology, the friends, the story on its side. In many of these areas, the Philippines has proven to be remarkably adept. The small boat can lose a moment but win the day, by evidence, by allies, by returning through channels the big ship cannot follow. That is the calm truth of why the bigger side cannot easily win. Subscribe for more amazing contents. Keep wondering. Don't miss out on future explorations and discoveries. Hit subscribe and ring the bell to stay updated with our new content. Your journey of wonder continues with every video. Stay connected and engaged on social media. Continue the conversation, follow us. Thank you for being a part of the Have You Ever Wondered community. Keep wondering, keep discovering. Until next time.